Hello, Christine.
Hello, Gail.
Can you tell us about your experience with the stones and the dark forces?
Sure can. Back in my early 30s, I had moved back to Montana and I met a group of people and I started walking the red road and started going to ceremony and stuff. And I was fortunate that I met a woman who was very experienced in a lot of modalities and energy work. And we became friends. And she offered me a healing session with what's called laying on of stones. So she knew I had an affinity for rocks. And I picked out the stones, and there's a process, and she lays them on your body, and she has like a map. And then she guides you on a journey. And as I did that journey, I really was astounded at what I saw, literally words. And I saw myself as a different version of me. And I went on this journey, and I saw this word trust. And as I'm walking along the edge of this creek to a waterfall, I just kept getting these messages. You really need to just lay it all down and trust in yourself. So I ended up getting a job at a new detention center that was opening up, and it was a very large one. And I went through the training and everything. And when we went to work, I got stationed in booking, which is where people come in and people come out. So I always say you get to see them at their worst and their best. And as I'm doing this job, I'm realizing quickly that I'm dealing with a lot of energy, and a lot of it wasn't so good. A lot of people that had drug addiction, alcohol addiction, came in for violence, a lot of violence, just really a lot of energy. And I'm a sensitive being and very open-hearted and compassionate. So I went to my friend and I'm like, I really feel like I need to work on my field and keeping it strong. So we did a session with dowsing rods and I'd walk back. I could make them open up and I'd walk back. And when they started to close, and then I knew like where my field was. And at that point, it was about 8 feet, which is pretty standard. So I started thinking about it and I'm like, I think I need a stone to wear that will empower myself to keep myself clean and protected from all this energy. So I picked out a black tourmaline because it has the properties of reflecting negativity back. And so I started wearing it in my uniform shirt pocket up here. And as I'm dealing with people and all kinds of situations, it was apparent that I was also a target for some of my superiors. They thought I was too nice and treated people too nice. And I'm like, no, I'm firm, fair, and consistent and treat people with respect and dignity. So as I'm going on this job and really seeing my ability to handle people in a good manner and diffuse and de-escalate situations, it really felt good. And I felt safe and I was safe. People were amazed at how well I could deal with people. And I got comments on it all the time. And my sergeant was like, this is why you're in booking, because you really know how to deal with people. And so that was great. And yeah, I think it really kept me safe and able to keep my auric field cleaner. So we would gather and meet this group of people and do static body postures and stuff. And I'm like, let's do the dowsing rods again. I'm curious. I want to see. So she brings them out, and I go way out of her office, way across the hall, as far as I could go. And she's like, oh my gosh, your field is so strong. Look at this. It's so strong. And it just clearly showed that I can put my field out there. So I had that validated. And what was really cool is a superior of mine, a coworker who really had it out for me. And, he's come to my workstation when I was on day shift and just try to give me a hard time. And he'd walk in with a bunch of negativity. And I watched him walk through the slider and it was about 35 feet away. And I'm looking at him, gauging his energy, like, how's this going to go today? And as soon as he got within like that 20 feet, I literally just saw his body language soften And he actually smiled at me. And by the time he got to me, he's like, "Hi, how are you?" So all the way around, it just really kind of transmuted a lot of negativity. And so ever since then, I've always just been really akin to the stone people, and I wear the jewelry and have them around me, and I use them all the time in my practice now, all the time. So I was really grateful to have that connection because I am so earthbound and earthy and really wanted to empower myself and not look outside myself to have someone else take that responsibility or something else take that responsibility and to accept the responsibility for my own energy as well.
That
Keep it
is a wonderful experience for our topic. Thank you so much, Christine, for sharing this. And
my
I love
pleasure.
working with stones too. I just love calling on the eldest, the ones who've been on earth from the beginning, and developing that relationship with them. So thank you
Plus,
so
it's
much.
the crystalline, the crystalline matrix, and we are crystalline beings, and it's just amazing how they can even just lighten you up. When you're feeling a little down or your field feels a little weak and you feel weak, you can just use it to light you up. Like my labradorite, I love it,
Yeah.
and I find that this is the protector of light. So your light within, when you light up, this helps keep that pure and lit up and good.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, Christine.
You're welcome.